Hey, hey.
Hey, how's everybody doing?
How are you all?
This is Terrence and Jill
Yes, it is.
coming at you.
One more again.
Yes.
It's been a long
We just
time.
miss y'all so much. We can't even get off here without wanting to do another one.
Yes. So, if this is your first time on our channel, we're Terrence and Jill. We
Yes.
are just a little bit over 2 years married. Our
Mhm.
story is so simple. We waited for love.
Yes.
We waited for God. We did not settle. We knew what we wanted and needed, which goes into today's
Yes.
subject.
Mhm.
But we knew what we wanted and we needed, and we did not settle. And a whole bunch of bozos came as distractions, because that's what they do. They come to steal, kill, and destroy what God is trying to do with you and that mate, and that God ordained mate. And so beware. And so, but by the grace of God, we made it,
Yes.
and we made it all the way. We did you date a lot of women before me?
Not a lot, but I dated.
Oh, okay. I don't know. It's about, yeah. I mean, yeah, because I had my share, but thank God none of them worked. But it was I was 48 when I came across my God ordained mate, and so God, being God, He does what He does, and so we're encouraging you not to settle. If this is your first time on our channel, please go back and look at how we started.
Yes. Learn how, not only how this started, but check out how we started to evolve and how it got to where it is today.
Yes.
We have hundreds of videos out there. So if you go back to the very beginning, you would at least be able to say, wow, this is how it all began to where it is now.
Yes. And let me tell y'all, ladies, God can do the impossible. He will manipulate algorithms to make it happen.
Yes.
He can do the impossible. So don't you settle. But yeah, so A God-Ordained Union, our vision is so simple. We have a vision to increase God-ordained marriages and kingdom unions and marriages. And our mission is to help you get to your person.
Yes. So, we realized that, all the things that we're presenting on our videos, we realized that a lot of these things we're talking about now, we didn't know as we were going through it. But we wished, as we reflected, that we knew.
I wish we had somebody like us.
Yeah, and we wish that we had somebody that could have gave us the 411 of what was going to happen and how to understand
and how to press in and how to not fall for the enemy's schemes.
Absolutely. So we just felt like, with the response that we received from announcing our engagement, we just decided, you know what, there's a need for someone sharing and being open to helping, and that's what we want to do, and that's what we're doing now.
Yep. So catch us live every Tuesday evening, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We go live, and we're actually, we're in the series. So go click on the live tab. Make sure you turn on your notifications so that you can catch us live. Share our videos. Comment below if you have questions or need prayer. Hit us up, terrenceandjill at gmail.com. And welcome. So we did a video like this maybe 2 years ago. But this came up again. I was having a conversation with a girlfriend, and she is so stuck on her list, and that could be a block. So we wanted to talk about it here again, because she's very, very, because we knew what we wanted out of each other, and we'll talk about those because they're core values. They're not a list. We knew what we wanted and we needed out of mates. But I think sometimes a list is And so, baby, do you think people should be, especially women or men too, should they be specific on their must-haves in a mate? Should they have a list that's like very specific?
Wow, that's a loaded question. I will say this. I think I would have probably now, knowing what I know now, I would probably look for a core value list. Something that have, person having work ethic, somebody's trustworthy, somebody that's God fearing, some
family values.
I would put family values, some things like that. What I wouldn't say is she's got to be 5'6", or she got to be 5'2", or she got to be
light skin, or dark skin,
or she's got to be from this part of the country. She got to be from this city. She got to have this type of job. She got to. Those things I would stay away from. But the core, you want to have the core values, just to give yourself an opportunity to be with somebody that's going to continue what it is you already are doing, or something that's going to take you to the next level. Yeah. You don't want to have, don't have a core values at all, and then you run into somebody that
has totally, let's say, atheist, or somebody who's in black magic or something, and you wake up and they doing voodoo and stuff. No, I think that should be on your list, like non-negotiables, like core values. But I was having I got a revelation this morning, which is the reason why I wanted to talk about this, because I was having this conversation with a girlfriend this week, and then it hit me. I got a revelation. When women are pregnant, they don't say, I mean, they might say, I want a girl or I want a boy, but you never hear them say, well, that baby got to be short. That baby got to be, got to have this. What do they say? They want somebody that's healthy. Healthy.
I want a healthy baby.
Healthy. They don't put all these.
They need 10 fingers. 10
toes. They don't put all these stipulations and specifics. They just say, I want to. And I think if we look at it in terms of, I want a mate that is healthy. That means he's healthy in his mental. He's healthy, of course, physically healthy. He's healthy emotionally, not meaning that he doesn't have traumas or triggers that he's gone through, but that they're manageable, that he's working through it. He may have a therapist that he's now healthier than he was maybe 5 or 10 years ago. Somebody that's healthy, financially healthy, not meaning that he has to have goobs and gobs of money, but that he manages the money that he has well. Somebody who has healthy habits, healthy grooming, healthy, you know what I mean? Somebody that's healthy. And so I think if we look at it like that, otherwise, God can have the perfect person for you that you will love, but you tie his hands.
And that might be the reason. Being honest, that might just be the reason why some of you haven't met your soulmate. It's because God's got somebody out there for you, but you won't untie his hands so he can introduce you to him.
Because you're too specific.
Because you're denying him. He's
got to have a college degree.
You're denying him on what he's trying to do for you. And here's the thing. Here's what I learned over the years. We're so limited on what we know, but we think we know everything. And what I've learned, what's been revealed to me just through our situation, is you can have a list. You know what? So be it. Go ahead and get your list. It can be 100 people. It can be 150 people. But if you include God.
You mean 150 things.
150 things. If you include God and allow him to do what he can do for you, he will add another 50 things, another 100 things, another 150 things that you didn't even know you needed. You didn't even know you liked until he introduced her to you and you looked at her and said, oh my goodness, where did she come from?
Right. And why? Because he gives you the desires of your heart. And this is the thing. It's not those desires in your heart that you built up that are very vain and carnal. No, what he has for you, he will give you that desire that he has implanted in your heart if you will allow him to. And then you will wonder, you know how they say all the time, I never knew. Like I say, I never knew that I would like a kind man, because I always thought, because I'm so strong, I thought what would fit me would be a man that is mean. Like I had to have a man that was meaner than me in order to be, that was my limited thinking, that he had to be hard and rough and mean because I'm mean, and I wanted somebody to be over me and I could submit to, so my meanness had to fit under his meanness.
And fellas, let me share something with you.
No.
We're out here and we need a helpmate. The Bible already says that. It says it in the very beginning of the Bible. Okay? So we know we need a helpmate. What you don't know is what we take, what God gives us, and we share with our helpmeet, they help multiply it.
They multiply.
So if you're not with the right helpmeet, they're not going to have the tools as you come up on situations that help you with those tools, because you felt you can do it all by yourself.
So fellas, y'all can take Barbie if you want, but Barbie going to keep you stuck. Barbie going to keep you stuck.
So my point is,
you could desire Barbie.
We don't know what again, we were over 50, but we still don't know what was going to happen when we turn 55, when we turn 60, when we turn 65, that what God put in us, the skill sets, the talents, the things that he put in the two of us, what we were going to need in the future, because we don't know what's going to happen in the future. Mm-hmm. That's why it's so important to allow God to do what God do. And when he introduced you to your soulmate, I promise you, both of you will be extremely happy, because you allow God to give the both of you what you needed, because now he has you right where you want to be.
And it'll be a flow. It'll be growth and a flow. So, yeah. So
and God is going to work it where it benefits to both of you.
Yeah. So your list, I don't care how long it is. Like my husband said, I don't care how long it is, it's still limited. Your list, you're still limiting you. Mm-hmm. Have core values, but leave the list to God.
Leave the list to God.
Let him give you the.
God
let him
knows the desires of your heart before you share it with him anyway.
Yes, and let him put his desires in your heart. Absolutely. So yeah, so he knows. Let him take what you desire and let him put his stamp on it and plant it in your heart. And so specifics on the list, I don't think it's necessary. I don't think it's necessary.
If you're talking to God, he already know what your list is.
He already know. You don't need to tell him. He gonna tell you.
Look at that. He gonna put 50 things on that list.
Oh, that's cute.
He don't even realize.
Oh, that's
I got
so
a list that won't even fit in that book.
That's cute. Oh, let me see what he like. Let me see what she like. Oh, that's cute. Mm-hmm. That's cute.
Absolutely.
And then he could say, you know what? I give you choice. So those things, go ahead and take that person. Mm-hmm. It's not who I have for you. It's my permissible will, but it's not my perfect will for you. So, yeah.
So we hope this has opened you up a little bit.
Yes.
To say, let me rethink this.
Yes, let me rethink this. And let me just say, okay, the non-negotiables. Yeah, he's got to be a Christian. Yeah, these are the non-negotiables. But other than that, just pray for a healthy mate.
Yeah.
Pray for a healthy mate. And we're praying with you. All right?
Absolutely. With that said, you guys enjoy the remainder of your weekend.
Yes.
And we look forward to seeing every one of you that decide to get on with us Tuesday.
Yes. Yep. All right. Deuces.